Newsflash. Did you know that there's been a steady decline in the mental health of our teens for the last 10 years? According to the Center for Disease Control, there are 5,400 suicide attempts each day from students in grades 7 through 12. The World Health Organization reports that 1 out of 7 19-year-olds will experience a mental disorder, and that's globally. In addition, there's approximately 600,000 children who are abused each year in the United States. Times are tough for kids. Anybody or many people experience mental health issues. Just look at Dwayne Johnson, a famous actor and wrestler. He talks openly about his mental health problems. Then there's Selena Gomez, Mariah Carey, and Lady Gaga. They all suffer from bipolar disorders. Gwyneth Paltrow, Robin Williams, Jim Carrey, they all have suffered from depression. So it's okay to talk about mental health, and it's important to do so. So let's take the position or viewpoint of our teens and do a visualization exercise. To visualize means to picture in your mind a situation with your imagination. Or to do a visualization, you have to sit back in your chair, relax, take a few breaths, deep breaths, and if you're ready, let's begin. 3, 2, 1. You're now back in your teenage years. There up ahead is your high school. As you enter the doors and walk down the halls, you see all your teachers, the ones who have taught you science, math, social studies. You know that academics are important. You might have participated in sports like volleyball, football, basketball, or maybe in fine arts, drama, music. These activities helped you discover your talents. Establishing friendships, learning communication skills, and establishing interpersonal relationships. Things that you will use for the rest of your life. Dating, learning to control a massive influx of hormones, important both physically and morally. Career, upon graduation, deciding if you're going to continue your education or go directly into the workforce. All these are very important. The goal is to be happy and reach your potential. Now stay in your visualization, and I want you to go through some special category of teens. Pretend, first of all, category number 1, you have a physical disability. Why am I in this wheelchair? There's the bell. I hate going through those crowded hallways. It's time for PE. I feel so out of place. I'm going to a new situation. Will they have a ramp? Will I be able to get around? Category number 2. You have a learning disability. You're in 4th grade. Everyone else is reading 1 or 2 grade levels above you. No matter how hard you try, you can't catch up. You are so frustrated. You're now in high school. You still have trouble reading. You hate school. Category number 3. You have a mental disorder. You're depressed. You isolate yourself. You don't want to be around friends or family. they discover that you have a bipolar disorder. They tell you that it's a chemical imbalance in your brain. They tell you that it's not your fault. Why don't you believe them? After all, you know you're crazy. Category number 4. You find yourself in a correctional institution. I'm locked up. I lost my freedom. My troubles began when my dad abandoned me and my mom. I know I shouldn't have hung around with those guys. They were nothing but trouble. What am I going to do when I get out of here? Is anybody going to trust me again? Category number 5. I discover that I am LGBTQ. Am I bad? Did I do something wrong? Why do I feel guilty? What am I going to do? Why do I have to be this way? It's tough being a teenager. So, very slowly, I want you to come out of your visualization exercise and leave your teenage years behind. Take a few deep breaths and say to yourself, 3, 2, 1. Welcome back. Are you glad that you're no longer teenagers? I'm sure some of you are relieved that you are. You know, sometimes we just want to help our kids, but we don't know what to do. So in my book, How to Be Happy Being You, I tried to address some of these problems. It takes a spiritual approach to help kids identify, understand, and deal with some of the problems that they have. It stresses the importance of service to others, incorporating virtues and qualities. If interested, you can visit my website. After all, I've had approximately 40 years of experience with children and adolescents. My website is www.dennismhargis.com. And we have a responsibility for our kids. They need our help. Okay, I kind of messed up the end there.
That was great.